Welcome to the video 3 of this postpartum weight loss series, and in today's video we are going to talk about how to start your postpartum weight plan. Now in the previous video you understood about the total daily energy expenditure, so now you are aware, I hope, that the energy in the human body is the base of weight loss or weight gain. So there is nothing else to it, and we have to cut the noise that we hear all over in the world and just really focus on this, what matters. Because the basic of weight loss, what I explained before, if you are not losing weight, you are not in a calorie deficit. And that's the only thing you need to know about weight loss. There is nothing else. There are no tricks. There are no magic pills. There's no weight loss pills. There is no magic teas, or how they call it, the cleanse teas that are cleansing you. This is all crap. It's all just noise. I understand that it's difficult right now to imagine that you can get there. It might be difficult for you. Also, when I came out of the hospital first time after my first pregnancy, I looked down and then you realize that you still have a belly, because I did not gain much weight, but the belly was there for quite some time after the first pregnancy and maybe after the second one as well, due to the diastasis recti I had. Then when you look down, or after a few days when you go to the shop first and people are telling you, "Oh, are you pregnant? When are you expecting?" I'm like, I'm not expecting. I just gave birth. And the woman was like, "Huh? Okay, I still have a belly after I give birth, yeah? 1, 2 days, 1 week, 2 weeks later, maybe even 1 month, 2 months later, I can still have a belly." It does not go back so fast. It does not just reduce overnight after the baby pop out, and some of it goes away, but we all know it will not go away immediately, and that's okay. And there are several reasons why this can happen. So what you just need to understand that this is completely normal. It's also normal wanting to get back your old body. Whatever thoughts you have is usually normal after pregnancy, in postpartum, sometimes even months. Years postpartum, women are not happy about their body, not happy how it changed after pregnancy. And I can understand that, because let's be real, we all want to look hot. It's just, I want to look hot as well. I can't accept aging. I'm turning 40 this year and I still feel like, oh no. When I look at my younger photos, I'm like, no, I'm changing, but I have a plan and I'm trying to do about it. So if you don't like your body and if you think you could be better, then have a plan and change it. But make sure that's the right plan and not some bullshit path or choices that you make. So as I mentioned before, there is only the energy balance. The real information is that we have energy input and energy output. Once they equal, you are going to maintain weight. If you consume more food than what you burn, you can gain weight. And if you consume less energy through foods, so what you eat is less than what you burn during the day, then you can lose weight. And that's the only way. And that they call it a calorie deficit. And this is the only way to lose weight. Everything else that is out there and you can hear and is crowding your mind, all the fat diets, the magic shortcuts that they are trying to offer you through various products, maybe equipments, or even in a form of cleanse teas or weight loss teas and pills. I used to have a friend who was actually selling this kind of pills, and I was looking at her, I'm like, but how can you? You are even a fitness. She was also a qualified personal trainer. I'm like, and she was telling people that she was selling this pill that was actually selling quite good. She called it a weight loss pill. And you know what was in it? She was making the pill by herself by buying the equipment on Amazon and the ingredients as well. And then she put in capsules the ingredients herself, and she was selling it, and it was selling like hotcakes. She said the only reason behind why it sells good, there is caffeine in it. Caffeine and ginkgo biloba, I don't know, like some other kind of ingredient. It has nothing to do with weight loss, but the amount of caffeine is in it. It gives you an extensive energy. So all the moms, mostly mothers who were buying it, got really energetic after and could do a lot. And when you do a lot, your NEAT, non-exercise activity, will raise, which means you will be more active during the day. You are burning more calories. And that could be the only reason behind why they lost weight. There's nothing else. The pill itself doesn't make you lose weight. This pill just gave them energy, which made them be able to do more things during the day. And that's why they were buying it. They thought it is actually burning their fat. Oh yeah, she called it a fat burner pill. So just watch out on the market, any kind of pill that is a fat burner, look at the ingredients, and it's actually all just caffeine, which is going to give you a lot of energy, and you will be able to do more activities due to that, which will raise your need, non-exercise activity during the day. And that's why you might be losing weight, because this number becomes higher. So you can achieve a calorie deficit by raising this number. We have discussed this in the previous video where I explained how you can influence all these numbers, then come together to the TDEE, which is the total daily energy expenditure. And I want you to put this really in your mind, because this is the only way how you can lose weight if this is your goal, by raising either of these numbers within the TDE and working towards as a goal to raise these numbers and to achieve a calorie deficit by that. So you have to ditch the limiting beliefs, thinking that your metabolism slowed down after pregnancy, or my body is broken, my body is ruined, this is all because of the pregnancy and nothing works for me. You have to ditch these limiting beliefs and shift your mindset and not think that you are not losing weight because you became a mother. That's not the reason. So you have to shift your mindset from thinking that you are not losing weight because you had a pregnancy, because you became a mother. But you have to think instead that you are trying to lose weight while you are a mom, as a mom. So you are doing it as a mom. You're not doing it despite being a mom, and it's not holding you back or blocking you from succeeding, but you are doing it as a mom. And what does it mean? What does it mean that you are doing it as a mom? Think of that. That means your circumstances have changed. Your primary goal is to take care of your children. Maybe that's why you are already months or years postpartum, because you were so busy establishing your primary goal to raise children, to take care of children, that you just couldn't implement time for yourself. This happens to many women. But it's good that you are here, because now we can change that. And now we can come up with an actual plan after understanding all what I've been telling you. Now you can understand that this is not despite being of a mom. This is something that you have to achieve as a mother. So your circumstances have changed. You can't apply the same things what you've done before pregnancy, when you had no kids, when you were just yourself, maybe friends, you just had your work or career and a husband or boyfriend. Now you have much more responsibilities. So how you can actually achieve something while you have these much more responsibilities? It's still possible, but how? You have to look at your life and not look at somebody's life and follow somebody else's path. You have to create your own path for yourself. So this is very important to understand for you if you want to achieve something in fitness. Don't look at others. When you look at other influencers on the social media and they are 20, 25 years old, or even 30, but they have no children. So their life is nothing like yours. So why would you even think that what they are doing is going to be applicable to you? You have to be realistic and look at this realistically. Someone who has never had kids can never understand what you've been through, how you are dealing with your everyday life while having kids. That's why I personally love to talk, love to make friends among mothers. So when my kids went to school, I started to get to know other moms there. And I love to share experiences with other moms about raising kids, about how they overcome certain obstacles and, regarding children when your kids don't listen. And then we discuss everything. I have some really good mom friends from my kids' school, and I love to talk to them and exchange information about how they also deal with all the kids and their career, their work, how they implement things into their life. And, it's really interesting to hear sometimes. And I really value when I can exchange words or have a conversation with someone who's kind of in the same shoes as me. I don't even look at influencers. Maybe I look at them, oh, she's really hot, or have a good body. But I'm never going to think what she can do, I can also do, or how she achieves that, I can achieve the same way. I'm exactly clear on how my life is. And I'm exactly clear that it's probably not regarding responsibilities, is not really going to change in the next few years even. So I'm going to have the same responsibilities probably for years to come. So this is what I have to work with. And this is where I have to see where I can make stretches, what I can do, what I can prioritize, what I can maybe leave behind for now. And that's it. This is the only thing that you can look at. You have to understand you have your life now, a different life. It's not the same what it was before. What you see on other people is not applicable to you. You have your own life, and this is where you have to fit it in. So also many moms fail with their fitness journey, with their weight loss journey, because all they do is looking at other people's life. They start with restrictions instead of understanding what their situation is. And that's a difference, because if you immediately start restricting because that's what you see out there, you don't even analyze your own life, you just start to restrict, you are going to fail. You are not going to succeed. You will only succeed if you implement a plan that fits your life. And this is where most people fail, because they fail to do so. They just copy others and they are trying to do what others do. But that's the mindset, and that's the shift you have to make. You have to understand first the energy balance and then understand your own life and see how you can implement those 3 things that are in the energy balance, in the TDEE, how we burn calories, the non-exercise activity, which is one of the most important thing, because this can significantly impact your weight loss journey. And the higher this number is, the more calories that you burn during the day. Then the thermic effect of food, that protein burns the most calories. So most certainly you should have more protein in your diet, and fiber as well. But protein is the one that burns most calories and takes longest to digest for us, for our body. And that's why it takes more calories to burn them, for example, carbs or fats. And then the exercise activity, to implement exercise training into your life, because with that you also burn extra calories and you can shape your body in a way that you would really desire. So thank you for watching me today. I hope this has been clear. And so in the next video, we are going to talk about how to start creating your own plan based on the knowledge I have shared with you. So just stay with this today, shift your mindset, stop copying others. This is the takeaway from today's video. Shift your mindset. Stop restricting. Don't think of the fad diets or stupid things and the noise that you hear on the internet. Understand the energy balance again, the 4 components. Start to think of how this could be fit into your agenda, into your schedule, into your life. And understand that this is the only way to actually lose weight if this is your goal. Stop copying others. Stop looking at other people and how they have achieved whatever they achieved, or what they are saying, because it's often not even true or only applicable to them, because your life has changed now. And this is what you have to look at. And this is where you have to find a solution for how you can actually implement the routines, the habits into your life that fits you, suits you, and is comfortable for you in a way that it won't overwhelm you in your schedule, in your daily activities for even years to come. So we are looking to implement something sustainable that fits your life. So stay with me and tune in for the next video as well, coming next week. Then we will talk about how to start actually creating your plan. Cheers!